Perfect. All right, let's see what we got going on here, guys. I want to talk about Christmas movies. Your favorite Christmas movies and why. Yes, Tim, I came on early. Um, if you Hey, Casey Stewart, how's it going? Tim Rose, longtime fan. Thank you for all you do, says Andy Lawton Thessing. Well, thank you. Thank you for all you do by tuning in. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, this is just one of my late night live hangouts where we talk about everything, anything and everything. And tonight we're just going to talk about Christmas movies, I think. And for the record, if you'll notice the pinned chat, if you super chat saying Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, I'll take a shot. Because you know what? Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I will argue that point till I die. Everybody's already tuned out. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. We're not watching this shit. Well, that's the thing. I do know what I'm talking about. And Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's not, though. Captain Casey Stewart, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. There you go. Perfect. Oh, shit. Spilled a little. Look at that. Oh. Ozzy, it is not a Christmas movie. It just takes place at Christmas time. Generations is not a Christmas movie either. You know what? Gremlins is more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard, but nobody ever says Gremlins is a Christmas movie. They always like Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Yeah, it's really not, and it always irks me when people are like Die Hard's a Christmas movie. It's absolutely not a Christmas movie, Ozzy. Christmas movies are all about that Christmas spirit, that good feeling that you get watching them. Die Hard, yeah, you get a good feeling, but it's an action movie feeling. It's not a Christmas story feeling. It doesn't matter that there's Christmas stuff, Ozzy. That's not the point of a fucking Christmas movie. A Christmas movie is the spirit of Christmas. Somehow recapturing that, finding that, having Santa involved. Just because it takes place at Christmas doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie. You could say that Lethal Weapon 2 is a Christmas movie then. Scrooge with Bill Murray is one of my absolute favorites. That is a fantastic movie. I just love the Scrooge movies in general. Christmas Carol with the animated 3D one with Jim Carrey is fantastic. So is the Alistair Sim one, the black and white one. Muppet Christmas Carol, of course. So many good Christmas Carol movies. Some of my favorite Christmas movies are Tim Allen's Santa Claus. Yeah, I haven't watched the Santa Claus series on Disney Plus yet, but yeah, those are really great. We watch Home Alone every year. This is a dear part of our Christmas season. Yeah, Home Alone is fantastic as well. I try to watch A Christmas Story, Home Alone 2, Elf. My daughter Cassie really likes Fred Claus. We watch that a lot. Polar Express. Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Matt Boardman. Well, it'll always be a Christmas movie to me, but everyone is allowed to think how they wish. Yeah, that's fine. This whole Die Hard as a Christmas movie only came around like probably 5, 6 years ago, maybe 10 at the most. Before that, nobody said anything about it. Then one day somebody said it, and all of a sudden, oh, it's a Christmas movie. It's not. There's absolutely nothing about it. It could happen at Halloween. It could be a Halloween party going on. It's Christmas doesn't play an important role in it at all. But anyway, Nightmare Before Christmas. I can't stand The Nightmare Before Christmas. I hate Tim Burton's movies generally. That one is way, way overhyped. The whole Jack Skellington just everywhere is a little bit much. But anyhow. Favorite Grinch? 1966. Yeah, sucker for the classics. Same here. Matt Borman says, but they've marketed as an ugly sweater packaging here in the U.S. They've done that with everything, though. Everything has an ugly Christmas sweater version of it. Love me some Jim Carrey. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Yeah, it's pretty good, too. I do prefer the classic cartoon, though, honestly. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, I never really got into It's a Wonderful Life till probably 10 years ago, and it's a good movie. It's a good movie. So yeah, there's lots of fantastic movies out there for Christmas. There's too many. I've got a whole box downstairs, a Christmas box. Every year it comes out, and it's got all the DVDs in it. Harold and Kumar's Christmas in 3D. That is made for 3D. That is a hilarious movie with all the 3D effects in it. It's one of my favorites. So the classic cartoon will always be the tops for sure. Merrick Wolf. Hi, Captain. It may not be a Christmas movie, but I love watching Batman Returns this time of year. But it's got Christmas things in it. It must be a Christmas movie. Yeah, it's not. It takes place at Christmas time. So, yeah. Batman Returns is where Tim Burton they kind of loosened the reins on Tim Burton, so more of his weirdness creeped into that, which is a bit sad. But, yeah, definitely not a Christmas movie, but yeah, watch it this time of year, that's fine. Lethal Weapon 2 has Christmas in it as well, but it's not a Christmas movie. And nobody says that Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Gremlins is way more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard ever hopes to be. But nobody throws on Gremlins at Christmas time and go, oh, this is such a Christmas movie. You don't hear Gremlins is a Christmas movie debates anywhere. So, yeah. Ernest Saves Christmas, a great Christmas movie. That is also very good, yeah. Matt Boardman, I know the first Harry Potter movie isn't a Christmas movie, but I've always associated it with Christmas because it came out around that time and there's Christmas in it. Yeah, it's all about feelings, I guess. Bright Star Line, one of my favorites as a kid was Richie Rich Christmas movie with the boy from Seventh Heaven. I don't think I've ever seen that one, so... The Santa Claus movies, yeah, they're all good, except for 3 gets a little bit stupid. So, Matt Boardman, I watched Gremlins around Christmas too. Yeah. The case can be made that Gremlins is way more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard is, for sure. You got Gremlins singing Christmas carols, for crying out loud. But nobody ever says Gremlins is a Christmas movie. It's just a weird... What happened was somebody said it was a Christmas movie as a joke for Die Hard, and somebody disagreed, and it got this whole thing, and then it just got posted everywhere that it's a Christmas movie, and everybody just took their sides, and it became amplified. So now it's like this big thing that Die Hard's a Christmas movie, and I totally fucking disagree. I totally disagree. A lot of people say, well, it has to, Samuel says that it is a Christmas movie because Christmas plays an integral part in the plot. Not really. I mean, sure, he's going to see his wife for Christmas, and that's why the Tacoma Tower is closed or whatever, because they're having a Christmas party and it's Christmas. You could do that for any holiday, honestly. So, yeah. Blade Runner is a Christmas movie. More so than Die Hard. I'm willing to bet and say. Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way is really good. That's another one I watch every year. Kind of a guilty pleasure one. I mean, Sinbad and Arnie you know, ridiculous to the nines, but really good. I do enjoy Arnie from around that time period, like the True Lies, you know, Jingle All the Way time period. So yeah, that's another one we watch quite frequently. We also have Deck the Halls with Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito. Not watched as much here, but yeah, I should have brought up my box of Christmas movie DVDs, but I completely forgot. So the claymation Rudolph and Santa Claus is Coming to Town are great ones. They are. They're classics for sure. I don't know about great necessarily. Watching them now, I'm kind of like, eh. So, but yeah, absolutely, they're classics. Die Hard is so much a Christmas movie. They just remade it as Violent Night. Yeah, because they realized that Die Hard wasn't a Christmas movie, so they said we're going to make this a Christmas movie, and they doubled down and made Violent Night. So yeah, that just proves my point that Die Hard wasn't Christmassy enough, and there were still all these debates going on whether it was a Christmas movie or not. Yeah, they had to make another movie. Ozzy says Part 2 had the new Terminator in Die Hard Part 2. He was the T1. Part 2 had the Terminator in Die Hard Part 2. Part 2 of what? Mr. Trent, American Dad, for those who slay bell tolls is fun. I haven't seen that one. Merrick Wolf, Star Wars Holiday Special. Anyone? I've never actually watched the entire holiday special. All I've seen is like many, many, many reviews of it. So I've seen all of the funny parts and all the things they talk about specifically. So I feel like I've watched it. I have never watched it. I've never sat down and watched it from beginning to end. I don't know if I ever will, considering how people talk about it. I'm not sure I ever will do that. So there is that. Miser Brothers and Songs in a Year Without Santa. Birth Defect. I can't watch the live action Grinch anymore because it's pretty ridiculous. The only classic Christmas movie I can watch is George C. Scott's Scrooge. That's not a bad one. I still prefer Alistair Sim if we're gonna go that way. I really like the Alistair Sim Scrooge. But as I said at the beginning of this, I also really like the latest one. Well, not the latest one, but the one from a few years ago with Jim Carrey, the animated one, because I have that in 3D and it's fantastic. The visual effects are amazing in 3D, and Jim Carrey plays quite a few roles in it, and it's so well animated. It's got so much of that classic Victorian Christmas feel to it. I absolutely love that movie. So yeah. Patrick Stewart's Christmas Carol. I've never actually watched that one, honestly. Michael Caine in Muppet Christmas Carol is also very good, but I've never seen the Patrick Stewart one. I've seen a clip here or there, but I haven't seen the whole movie. So, Matt Borman, always love watching Charlie Brown Christmas. Yes, Charlie Brown Christmas as well. Ozzy, Terminator 2, he played the T-1000 in Die Hard part. He was high scalpel getting shot by Bruce. I don't think Robert Patrick was in Die Hard, because Robert Patrick plays the T-1000. He also played John Doggett in season 8 and 9 of the X-Files, but I don't think he was in Die Hard. Maybe he was. I don't think so. Matt, anybody? Can you confirm if Robert Patrick was in Die Hard? Captain Ron Phillips, every Christmas we watch the animated Grinch movie with Boris Karloff, and then the Alistair Sim Scrooge as well. Yeah, but I do try to sneak in the Patrick Stewart version. I might have to check that out this year. Yeah, one of my favorites is Polar Express. Again, I have that in 3D. Pretty fantastic. A lot of people are creeped out by Tom Hanks as the conductor and stuff. I don't have an issue with that. I'm more creeped out by Santa Claus, because he also plays Santa in that movie, and the elves. The elves are kind of creepy at the end. But all that being said, I really enjoy Polar Express as well. Robert Patrick was briefly in Die Hard 2. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Patrick Stewart version was more closer to the book than the other version. Which other version? Or than any other version, okay. Robert Patrick was in Die Hard 2. Okay, I didn't know that. Favorite Scrooge captain? Mine is Scrooge McDuck. Favorite Scrooge. As we said, we got Michael Caine, George C. Scott, Alistair Sim, Jim Carrey, Patrick Stewart. There's been a lot of other ones, I'm sure. Honestly, Alistair Sim is the one that I would say is my favorite. Let's see. Oh, that's X-Files Christmas episode. I need to find it to watch again. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, me and Sylvia have just been going through and rewatching X-Files. We're on season 11 now. But yeah, that Christmas one with Mulder and Scully in a haunted house is quite interesting. Come and lay down. Come here. Come on. Come lay down. Come on. Lay down. Matt Boardman, this was the first year I've heard of people being scared about the Polar Express. I love it and the message of the book. Movie book. Yeah, it's the first year you've heard that. The uncanny valley, the creepiness of the elves. The elves are super creepy. And so's Santa to a lesser degree. But yeah, that's been a thing for years that people have been like, it's creeping me out kind of thing. Shauna Sullivan, it's the ambush scene where the airport SWAT teams are killed. That's Die Hard 2 though, isn't it? Okay, I thought he said he was in Die Hard, and I'm trying to picture him with Hans Gruber at all. Okay, so Die Hard 2, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Robert Patrick was the guy who got the AC duct cover landed on him from the ceiling, then shot by Bruce Willis in the middle of the film before the army guys showed up. Okay, yeah. I thought we were talking about the first Die Hard, and it didn't make sense to me. Matt Boardman, the animation and look match the illustrations in the book, written by a Michigan native. Yeah. I don't think there's anything really creepy about them at all. I really enjoyed the movie. It's fun. Bright Star Line, Captain, out of curiosity, have you watched the CBS show Ghosts? It is currently in season 2. CBS show Ghosts. No, I have not. Birth defect. Would Scully be considered an action star? I had strange crush on her as a kid, like an ASMR crush. I wanted to listen to her more than anything. An action star? I would say no. I would say no to her being an action star for sure. Only one person super chatted in, and that's fine. But I'm going to have a shot anyway, because 'tis the season. I do want to see the new Christmas Story movie, as it is quite a few of the original cast in it. I have seen it. A Christmas Story Christmas. It's really good. I really enjoy the original one. This one was a perfect follow-up. Most of the original cast are there. The only issue is the old man is dead, obviously, but they play that into the story. And the mom is a different actress. The mom is actually the girl from the movie Airplane. I can't remember the actress's name, but the main actress from the movie Airplane and Airplane 2, she is the mom in that one. So, cheers. I wish on the mobile here I could make polls. Ivan Garcia didn't know was a new Christmas story. Yes, there is. Favorite part of the Santa Claus franchise is Elizabeth Mitchell. I'm not going to disagree. Matt Boardman, I can't wait to watch A Christmas Story Christmas. I've heard it's good. It is. It's really good. It's really good. As somebody that really respects the original one and really loves the original one, this is the perfect follow up. We had that shitty Christmas Story 2 with like a teenage Ralphie, all different actors, a few years ago, and it was absolute garbage. This one is not that. This one is really good, and getting everybody back was a fantastic idea and a good move. It's a true successor for sure. And also, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was the Matthew Broderick live action or live performance of A Christmas Story that they broadcast on TV, where Matthew Broderick was the narrator. That I actually enjoy. A lot of people don't like that. I thought it was really good. It's fun to watch the live. Fun to see them do that live. Put it that way. Didn't Lucy Liu play Santa once? Although I'll remember your opinion on her. When did she play Santa? I have no recollection of her playing Santa, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of hers. So, Matt Boardman, I also want to go see Violent Night. So do I. I really want to see Violent Night. I've heard so many good things about it, and I love the actor, the guy from Stranger Things. Can't remember the actor's name, but yeah, that one looks really good. Elaine, yeah. But what's the actress's name? I know she played Elaine in the movie, but what's the actress's name? Birth defect. No. Michelle Yeoh was Santa in some TV movie. But who cares? Who cares about a TV movie? I mean, maybe she was. I don't know. The thing is, Santa Baby. I think it's Santa Baby. Stars Jenny McCarthy, where she has to take over for her dad, who is Santa Claus. And there's a Santa Baby too. I was a huge Jenny McCarthy fan back in the 80s for obvious reasons. Those movies are also really fun for me. So my girlfriend introduced me to Krampus, and I have to admit I enjoyed it. Yeah, well, Sylvia gets Krampus once a month. You know what I'm saying? Violent Night sounds like a fun movie. Fun fact, Peter Billingsley's uncle was married to Barbara Billingsley. Oh. James T. Kirk says it's a wonderful life. Indeed. Matt Norman, $20. I can't say Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, but here's a super chat nonetheless. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. I'll say it for you, but I will have a shot. Favorite Matthew Broderick movie was G89 movie. Godzilla. He's actually good in that. I don't hate that movie as much as most people do, especially the hardcore Godzilla fans. I don't think it's Godzilla by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a good monster movie, and he's good in it. So, cheers, Matt. Thank you so much. Trekyards here. Deadly Night is a lot of fun. You can buy it digitally now. Deadly Night. I don't want to watch Deadly Night. I want to watch Violent Night. That's the one I want to watch. Matt Boardman, have you ever seen the Prep and Landing animated shorts? They're all on Disney Plus. I just found them a blast. Prep and Landing. No, I haven't even heard of them. What's your favorite Christmas movie? That's impossible to pick. Honestly, just for fun factor and for pure enjoyability, I'd have to go with Scrooged. See, or National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Or Polar Express, or A Christmas Story. You can't pick one. There is no favorite. Birth defect. Bruce Willis said Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. I know, because it's not. That's what I'm saying. I totally agree with him. Matt Boardman, my girlfriend's friend made out with Peter Billingsley at a Hollywood party a few years ago. Your girlfriend's friend, huh? Is that what she told you? Well, I'm just kidding, Matt. Is John Billingsley related to Peter? They both look alike. Very likely, yes. Captain Casey Stewart, Godzilla 98 is a good, enjoyable movie, but not a Godzilla movie. Exactly. Exactly. James T. Kirk, those are great choices, and I agree. It's hard to pick a favorite, though. Like, it's just, to pick one, like if I could only watch one Christmas movie from now till the day I die, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't pick just one. That's rough. Michael Mitchell, I can't wait for the new Gamera series to come out on Netflix. Yeah, I had heard something about that, but I'm not much of a Gojira fan, so. Birth defect, just Googled McCarthy as Santa, was expecting something else. Something not safe for work, not that. Well, there is Jenny McCarthy with Santa from Playboy back in the day, where it's a old guy dressed as Santa Claus, and you got Jenny McCarthy with a bow wrapped around her, and she's on his lap, and there's some good Jenny McCarthy Santa pictures. But I was talking about Santa Baby, where she stars as the daughter of Santa Claus. And I think Santa Claus is actually played by the guy that plays Norm from Cheers in that one, if I'm not mistaken. Those are fun to watch. Lisa Jericho, Die Hard transcends Christmas movies. Because it's not a Christmas movie. Eric Martin, Four Christmases is pretty good. I've seen that once, and I don't remember much about it. Ivan Garcia, the new Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, any good? It's fantastic. Yeah, if you like Guardians of the Galaxy, you will not be disappointed by the Christmas special, the holiday special. Well worth your time. I wasn't sure what to expect with that, and me and Sylvia both absolutely loved it. So, Lethal Weapon is my favorite Christmas movie. Yeah, it's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard, in my opinion. Libby says, "Hey, sorry I'm late. Didn't even notice you weren't here." So, Michael Mitchell, Jenny McCarthy / Wahlberg. Captain Ron Phillips, since Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, what do you think of Lethal Weapon? I love Lethal Weapon, and it's also not a Christmas movie. Just because there's a Christmas tree or it happens at Christmas doesn't make it a Christmas movie. I don't even consider Gremlins a Christmas movie, and that's got gremlins fucking singing Christmas carols and a dog tied up in Christmas lights. It's not a Christmas movie. It happens at Christmas, but it's a horror movie or I don't know what you would classify Gremlins as, but it's not a Christmas movie. Even though Gizmo is given as a Christmas gift to Billy, it is not a Christmas movie. So, anyway. Bright Starlines, Captain, have you watched the original Gojira Godzilla 1954 and not the American Raymond Burr one? Yes, because my friend Michael Freitas is a huge Gojira fan. And so every time we're going down to Wonderfest, which is like a 7.5 hour drive, all I hear, well, not all I hear about, but a lot of times we talk about Godzilla, and he talks all about the differences, and he's lent me some videos and stuff to watch, so I've watched some. And then, of course, on the way back, I have to hear it again. And so I've learned a lot about Gojira over the years as a result of that, but hey. Listen, Jericho, we can all agree Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie. It's not, though. Home Alone. Oh, yes, that should probably be added to my list of favorites as well. Going back up to James T. Kirk's comment. Yeah, Home Alone, absolutely. Eric Martin, love the movie with Burl Ives singing Silver and Gold, Silver and Gold. Yes. That is that's one of the Rankin Bass. That's it. That's one of the Rankin Bass ones, I assume. Birth Defect. P2 is my kind of Christmas movie. What's P2? Matt Boardman, message retracted. What did you say, Matt? Michael Mitchell, geez, how many times does Kevin get abandoned without getting PTSD? Bright Starline, I like Home Alone 3. Which one was Home Alone 3? Was that the little kid with the spies after him? Joseph Meditz, Rankin Bass made the best. They made like 12-inch stop motion or 12 stop motion Christmas specials. Yeah, they're they're classic for sure. Matt Boardman, have you seen the Google Home Alone commercial with Kevin as an adult? Yes, that's fantastically done. Love it. They need a sequel to Home Alone. They really do, with Kevin having a family of his own. Would you consider Rare Exports a Christmas movie? I don't know what Rare Exports is, so no. Birth Defect. P2 is a horror movie where Rachel Nichols is trapped in a parking garage with a psycho. Haven't heard of it. Matt Boardman. They also have a commercial with Joe Pesci reacting to it. It's great. That's awesome. Michael Mitchell. The only thing about Home Alone 3 is adult Buzz as a cop. Well, there's been a couple of Home Alone movies. I don't think adult Buzz was a cop in the third one, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. After 2, there's just not even any point. So, Trekyards. I kind of like Batteries Not Included at Christmas. Also not a Christmas movie, but a good movie nonetheless. Yes. Matt Boardman. Sorry, I retracted that comment. I accidentally sent it before I was ready to. Interneting. Do you even? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Renee Nay. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Changed my mind. Well, you missed the whole discussion about it, so it's not. Just because it happens at Christmas. So you're saying that... I mean, here's the thing, Renee. Gremlins is not considered a Christmas movie, but it's way more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard. They have Gremlins singing Christmas carols, for Christ's sakes. It's very much a Christmas movie, but it's not. And I don't consider Gremlins a Christmas movie. Gremlins is Gremlins. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie just because it happens at Christmas. Come on. Christmas movies are about the Christmas spirit, the feeling of the believing in Santa, the joy of family. That is not what... Those are what Christmas movies are about. Home Alone, you got the feels when the mom comes in and yay. That's what Christmas movies are. The very definition of them. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie just because it happens at Christmas. I'm sorry. That means Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie. That means Star Trek Generations is a Christmas movie. Because Christmas is in it, don't you know? That means it's Christmas. That's not the case. That's not how that works, unfortunately. It was never marketed as a Christmas movie. Bruce Willis himself says it's not a Christmas movie because it's not a goddamn Christmas movie. It just happens at Christmas time. So, Trek or not, sometimes watch Project X at Christmas. Not a Christmas movie, though. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie, says Captain Casey Stewart. There you go. Birth Defect, Home Alone sequel with adult Kevin and Pesci getting out with vengeance on his mind. R-rated for violence and strong language. Eric Martin, my sister loves White Christmas with Bing Crosby. You know what? I own that on DVD. I've not yet watched the fucking thing. I've watched like the first half hour of it, and I never finished it. I need to watch it because I got a really nice anniversary edition DVD of it. I haven't watched it. RoboCop 3 is a Christmas movie. Yeah, White Christmas. A good thing they didn't remake It's a Wonderful Life. They did in the 80s. Is It's a Wonderful Life a Christmas movie? I mean, it was never intended to be a Christmas movie, but considering they always played it around Christmas time in syndication, and because it ends at Christmas with that wonderful message, yes, I consider Wonderful Life, It's a Wonderful Life a Christmas movie. It was never intended to be one, but you know what? It works because it's got that Christmas message at the end. Family's the most important thing, family and friends. And that is what a Christmas movie is about. Sure, you could argue that Die Hard's about family because he wanted to be with his wife, but it still doesn't give you that sense of Christmas joy watching it that something like It's a Wonderful Life does. ISFJ 1009, what about Krampus? Is that a Christmas movie? Yes, because Krampus is a Christmas character, essentially. The evil version of Santa Claus that punishes the naughty children. So yes, 100%. Michael Mitchell. But actually, hold on, I should clarify that. I would put Krampus in the category of horror before Christmas. But considering it's a Christmas character, it straddles that line very easily. But I would say it's a horror movie first and foremost before it's a Christmas movie. Christmas is about giving gifts, just like jet fuel flavored gin. Yes. Dude, you need to come try that gin. You'll know what we mean. It's 40% alcohol. I could fucking I could put that in the Camaro and be fine. I wouldn't need to add any octane. Jesus Christ. Christmas with the Cramps. What is that movie called? Christmas with the... Is it the Cramps? With Tim Allen and... what's her name from Halloween? Scream Queen. Fuck, I just watched True Lies the other night too. Anyway, yes, that's another good Christmas movie. I enjoy that one. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 25.5-foot pole. Star Wars Christmas Special gave us Boba. More proof Boba is poodoo. It was called It Happened One Christmas. Sean T, one movie I need to see, and I haven't in a long time during Christmas, is Little Shop of Horrors. Just got done watching The Clauses on Disney Plus. It's actually pretty decent. Are they all out yet, or is it done its run? Because I don't want to watch them all until I can binge them. So, Captain Casey Stewart, I liked your Facebook post of Santa crashing a UFO. Yeah, didn't crash. Well, crashed into a UFO. It was an accident, and then yeah. Christmas with the Cranks. That's it. Thank you. I knew that didn't sound quite right. SC Scout Guy, is Batman Returns a Christmas movie? Fuck no. No. Come on. No. War God 6, off topic. Hallmark, Windsor, had a picture. It was a TOS view screen with TOS crew. I don't know if you got that for your collection. No. Jamie Lee Curtis. Thank you, Trekyards. Santa Claus the movie from 1985 is a classic. Hell yes, it is. War God 6, I can't wait till the new Grinch. Oh, they're making another Grinch movie? Matt Boardman, Miracle on 34th Street, both the original and the remake. I have both of them. I almost prefer the original. My kids never liked that I watched the original when they were younger because it's black and white. They learned to appreciate it though, but yeah, I prefer the original one of that for sure. Eric Martin, hopefully the Mike's Hard Lemonade made up for it. Yes, absolutely. This stuff's great. Drinking some of it right now. Oh, there is more than one remake of Miracle on 34th Street. Okay, I did not. Tarnation is a roast beast. Which was better, Star Wars Christmas or Guardians of the Galaxy? 1,000% hands down. S.C. Scout Guy, I remember being amazed by He-Man and the She-Ra Christmas special when it aired in 1985. I have that on DVD. Yeah, they teach Skeletor the importance of family and love. Yeah, I have that on DVD. That is a hard watch. That is not easy to watch that. That's cringe. That's cringe, but I have it. Long live the pugs are being noisy, I know. Michael Mitchell, there is more than one remake of Miracle on 34th Street. Okay. Trek or not, Rambo First Blood is during Christmas, as is Ghostbusters and Reindeer Games. Well, I guess they're all Christmas movies then. Captain Casey Stewart, I think the new Grinch is supposed to be a horror type movie. Oh, yes. Yes. I saw that advertised. You're absolutely right. Yes. Yeah, it's a horror movie based on the Grinch. Yeah, I didn't think it was real. I thought it was like a satire, like just somebody made a trailer and there wasn't actually a movie. But okay. Michael Mitchell, the original Miracle on 34th Street was from the 20s and 30s. Yeah, and A Pug's Christmas Special, classic. Ghostbusters 2 is a Christmas movie. Donnie Pearson, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special so dearly to my heart, soul, mind, and strength. Sean T, all Hallmark Christmas movies always have a place in my heart too. I enjoy Hallmark Christmas movies as a guilty pleasure. My daughter Cassie, she loves them as well. She loves Christmas as much as I do. We're the two in the family that love Christmas the most, so we're always watching Christmas movies together. I have no problem watching a Hallmark Christmas movie. They're more Christmas than Christmas ever has been. The streets, the people, the houses where they're decorated. Fantastic. Donnie Pearson, I love Santa Claus the movie as well. Great score by the late Harry Mancini. Santa Claus the movie with Dudley Moore is a fucking great movie. And I thought it was a fever dream for a few years because I couldn't find anything about it. And then I managed to get a copy of it downloaded illegally. But hey, whatever. And watched it with my kids. And yeah, I forgot how good that movie was. It also has... the bad guy is... Fuck me. Why can't I think of everybody's name tonight? Third Rock from the Sun guy. Anyway. Yeah. Santa Claus the movie is a fantastic movie. But weird at the same time. According to IMDb, the Santa Claus's mini-series is done... Well, season 1 anyway. They have a season 2 listed. Oh. Eric Martin, I like the Christmas special where Bing Crosby and David Bowie do the Little Drummer Boy duet. Don't know if I know which one that is. Trading Places could sort of be considered a Christmas movie. That's one I want to watch this year. I've been meaning to watch that the last few years, and I just keep forgetting about it. I mentioned it to Sylvia like 2 nights ago. We need to watch Trading Places, and I completely forgot about it again until now, so thank you. Yeah, Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd. I would consider that not a Christmas movie. But that one rides the line. That one's closer to a Christmas movie than Die Hard will ever be, so. Ernest Saves Christmas? Yeah. John Lithgow, thank you, that's his name. That's the bad guy from Santa Claus the movie. Matthew Poe, Surviving Christmas with Ben Affleck and James Gandolfini. Whatever. If you're alone this Christmas like I am, Mom died in August 29th, try renting a family for Christmas. Sorry to hear about your mom, and sorry you're alone. That's depressing. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. Have you seen the Kurt Russell Santa Claus movie, Chronicles 1 and 2? I've seen the first one, the Santa Claus Chronicles Part 1. I watched it with Cassie. Haven't seen Part 2 yet. Another one I really like is called Fat Man with Mel Gibson, where it's about Santa Claus, who's basically a hitman. I didn't expect to like that one, but I absolutely adored it. I thought it was great. Colorado has a theme park based on Christmas. Every time I've gone through, I get a headache because of the altitude. Jingle All the Way, yeah, we mentioned that earlier. I love Jingle All the Way. Coming to America kind of ties into Trading Places. Captain, have you watched Holiday in Handcuffs? I believe a Hallmark movie. Yes, yes, I have. Hate to say it, but yes, I have. Matt Boardman, have you seen Spirited yet? It's going to be added to my Christmas movie rotation. Oh, with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell? Yes, I've seen it. It's a good movie. It wasn't what I expected. A little bit too musical, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. I don't know if I'd add it to my yearly rotation of movies, but it's worth watching a few times for sure. Yesy Sokai, Stuart, have you seen Christmas in Connecticut? No, I have not. Am I imagining a movie of a Christmas with Hugh Jackman as a bunny? Yeah, it's not ringing any bells for me. Matt Boardman definitely wasn't what I expected, and to be honest, I resisted for a while. Yeah, I did too, actually. I wanted to watch it with Sylvia, but I asked her, and she's like, "You can watch it on your own." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't like watching movies alone. I'd much rather watch them with her." But I watched it on my own, and I'm like, I don't think she would have liked this one anyway, honestly. Yeah, I resisted as well. Elf, yeah, Elf's great. Bright Star Line, Captain, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Haven't seen that. I'm aware of it, but haven't seen it. Matthew Poe, do you like the Patrick Stewart version of A Christmas Carol show on TNN in the USA? Or TNT? I haven't seen it. I've seen clips from it. I have not seen the actual full thing. So, too bad Ryan Reynolds didn't do a Deadpool Christmas special. I know. I know. SC Scout Guy, you really should watch both White Christmas and Christmas in Connecticut then. They're both absolute great classic Christmas movies. Okay. Olivia says, with the logic you all are saying, The Martian is a Thanksgiving movie since they mention that they are supposed to have a Thanksgiving meal with real potatoes while on Mars. Exactly, Olivia, exactly. Warren says, A Christmas Horror Story with William Shatner. Christmas Horror Story. Haven't heard of that one. And American Psycho is a Christmas movie. Yes, yes, it is. That one hit hard for some reason. We're good. I should have brought out my box of Christmas movies because I got a bunch. I got a tin that has a whole bunch of old Christmas like shows from the 50s and 60s that were on TV, all on DVD. And there's some good like Christmas variety shows and stuff from that time period. Those are always cool to go back and watch as well. I also got like I said, there's weird shit in there, like the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special. I got Simpsons Christmas special DVD from quite a few years ago. So, what else is in there? A whole bunch of shit. Matt says, I've been meaning to see Meet Me in Seattle. Or Meet Me in St. Louis. Haven't even heard of that. SC Scout Guy, Lethal Weapon takes place during Christmas. I know, so it's obviously a Christmas movie. That's sarcasm, by the way. I feel some people are going to be like, what's he saying? It's a Christmas movie. It's not. Michael Mitchell, at least we will be getting a new Deadpool movie in 2024. Hell yes. Bright Star Line, Christmas in Canaan. Canaan. I don't fucking know. Haven't heard of it. Burger Meister Burger. Jonathan Bell. That Bing Crosby special with Bowie was in '77. I saw it live as a kid, but you might have missed that. Yeah, I was only like 3. New Yorker in Vegas. Movies, movies, movies. But what TV shows have we had the best Christmas episodes? Oh, there's too many. There's too many. There was a sitcom, I can't remember which it is. Maybe you guys can help out. Where it was, I think, a '90s show somewhere in there, some kind of a stupid show, but they made the wish that they wished that Christmas would be every day. So they kept getting Christmas presents, kept getting Christmas presents, and kept getting old because they kept getting woken up early and all this stuff, right? And eventually Santa just kind of dropped dead almost from just constantly being on the go, just do this Christmas every day thing. Again, it feels like a fever dream that I saw this, but it was it was a sitcom or Disney Plus show or something. I guess there was magic involved, obviously, because of the Christmas wish thing. But other shows, like we were just talking about, the X-Files had a really great Christmas episode. Murdoch Mysteries always has great Christmas episodes. Star Trek absolutely fails at Christmas episodes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of great shows that have really good Christmas specials. Captain, do you have any go-to Christmas drinks or snacks? Drinks, not so much. I do like Baileys and coffee, or even just Baileys to sip. Usually the mint flavor, the chocolate mint flavor. But as for snacks, I like peppermint bark. I make a really wicked peppermint bark, by the way. And after eights, I'm a huge sucker for after eights at Christmas. I love those things. So sugar cookies. I love Christmas cookies. Meet me in St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis. Yes, Foley, come meet me in St. Louis. No. Pat Portman, that's the movie we get Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas from. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Mr. Trent, 100. American Dad has done some great Christmas shows. SC Scout Guy, all the Hallmark Christmas movies are filmed in Canada because they only have like $1 million budget each. Trekyards says, Trapped in Paradise with Nick Cage, John Lovitz, and Dana Carvey, 3 criminals on the run at Christmas. Barrick Wolf, I like to watch The Office Christmas episodes. Bright Starline, I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. 10 Below. Yeah, I don't have the tune for that one, but Michael Mitchell, Merrick Wolf. If you like The Office, watch Space Force. SC Scout Guy, there was a made-for-TV movie called Christmas Every Day, made in 1996. That might be what you're thinking of. Could be. Bright Starline, I'm Mr. Green Christmas, I'm Mr. Sun, I'm Mr. Heat Blister, I'm Mr. 101. Samuel Gill, do you remember Jennifer? Hold on. Seems like Matt has noped out of the conversation because I had to take care of that. And even Olivia missed it, even though she commented right before it. All right. Do you remember Jennifer Slept Here? Jennifer was an angel that this teenage boy could see. It was in the 80s. I do not remember that, no. Olivia, the best Christmas Star Trek episode by the logic of the chat is the one where Voyager crashes on the ice planet. Since it's a snowy planet. Yeah. There's snow. It must be a Christmas episode. Yeah. Just like Generations. Star Trek Generations is a Christmas movie, don't you know? Matthew Poe, Meet Me in St. Louis, was one of the Judy Garland favorite movies she made. She was directed by her husband, Vincente Minnelli, and it was one of her favorite songs. Have yourself a merry little... And the original lyrics to "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas" were a lot darker, and Judy Garland refused to sing them, so they had to change them to be more optimistic, because it was like, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas, let the Yuletide shine from now on." I forget how it went, but it's like, this might be the last Christmas we ever see each other, so enjoy it. It had a very dark tone to it. I just learned that like probably a week ago, watching a TikTok video actually, because somebody found the original lyrics and they sang it, and it's fucking depressing. So, yeah, gotta love the Miser Brothers. Trek or Not, Michael with John Travolta about the guy thinks he has an angel. Michael, yeah, Michael's a good movie. Would not call it a Christmas movie though. Just saying. I really wish I would have had the foresight to bring up those DVDs. Oh well. The Terminal with Tom Hanks. Is that really a Christmas movie? Has a major Christmas component. Okay. Olivia says, sorry, I was doing work. I have to take a few safety tests from it. That's no worries. It's no worries. I saw them popping up, like while I was reading a comment. I'm like, somebody's going to get them. Somebody's going to get them. And it's like 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, okay, I'll take care of it. No worries. Eric Martin, The Holiday is a pretty good movie. The Holiday? Don't know, man. Michael Mitchell, the man Tom Hanks based his character on, recently died. Oh no. Bright Starline, Captain, do you like Angels in the Outfield with Danny Glover? Yes. That's a movie I haven't seen for a long time, but yes. I also used to watch Highway to Heaven with Michael Landis. That was a good movie. That was a good movie. That was a good TV show. Birth Defect, Twilight Zone had a good special, though it's been a very long time since I saw it. Yeah, about the, yeah, that was one of their first season ones, about a guy that thought he was Santa Claus, or was Santa Claus. I can't remember. But yeah, I have that one on VHS somewhere. It's been a while since I've seen it, obviously, considering it's on VHS. But yeah, I agree with you. Michael Landon, there you go. I said Landis, didn't I? Sorry. So, is Jack Frost starring Michael Keaton, a Christmas movie? No. Closer than Die Hard for sure, but no. Matthew Poe, I thought Star Trek TOS second season episode, Children Shall Lead with Julie Newmar guest starring, was their Christmas episode. No, I think the closest we got to Star Trek or Christmas on Star Trek was Charlie X, where all the turkeys that were, all the replicated turkeys turned into real turkeys or something. I don't remember Christmas being in the Children Shall Lead. Sam Gill, I remember Star Trek Generations had a Christmas feel to the movie. Just in the Nexus, yes. Captain Casey Stewart, Michael Landon, Highway to Heaven, great show after Little House on the Prairie. Donnie Pearson, I love Netflix's Space Force. To be honest, shit, it's a shame the show got canned. It got canned already? Shit. The Highway to Heaven theme song gives me flashbacks to the 80s. It was a simpler time. Fucking loud ass neighbors. Twilight Zone had Santa getting fired on Christmas Eve, get fired, and then finding a magic present bag. Yes, thank you. That's a fantastic episode. Yes, you're absolutely right. That that cliche of the drunk Santa Claus as well, which made me think of just now Bad Santa. I like Bad Santa, but I wouldn't even consider Bad Santa a Christmas movie. I like Bad Santa. Bad Santa 2 is not good. And I really wanted to like Bad Santa 2. It's got Christina Hendricks in it, and oh my God. Christina Hendricks. Oh. But no, I guess it does give you the feels. Herman Thurman Merman. I forget the kid's name. But yeah, Bad Santa is a good movie. I enjoy watching Bad Santa, but Bad Santa 2, not so much. Bonanza had a great theme. Oh yeah. Little House, The Waltons, and many more. Now we're talking about theme songs. Yeah, I got a bunch of 3D movies. I've got the Christmas Carol, the CG animated one. I've got Polar Express. I've got Arthur Christmas in 3D. I got the new animated Grinch from a few years ago, which is absolute garbage of a movie, by the way, but it's in 3D. What other Christmas movies? I think I have one or two more 3D Christmas movies. Harold and Kumar's Christmas, fucking great movie. That was made for 3D. They even make fun of it in the movie by saying 3D TV, isn't this kind of cliche at this point? But yeah, Harold and Kumar's Christmas in 3D is awesome. Invasion USA, Chuck Norris, Battle, Christmas Shoppers. Billy Bob Thornton was Bad Santa. I know he was. I'm aware. I didn't say who played Bad Santa, but I know it was Billy Bob Thornton. Gonna get me some of them there French fried potatoes from Sling Blade. Yeah. Little House on the Prairie Christmas episode. I don't even remember that. I know I've seen it, but I thought Twilight Zone, the movie where Dan Aykroyd asked the question, "Do you want to see something scary?" I apologize, it not being a Christmas movie, but it came out on Showtime in the 80s. Stuart, are there any Canadian specific Christmas movies we might not know about? No. I mean, there probably are. Damned if I know. Nothing's coming to my mind. Lola, the littlest pug, farted, and it's toxic. So if I die, that's why. Captain Casey Stewart. Captain, did you watch the Growling Sidewinder episode of the World War II ME 262 goes back in time to World War One? No, I haven't watched that one yet. There's something on the wing. Gremlins. It is funny, but it has some dark moments situationally. Office Christmas party. What are we talking about now? We're just like spewing out random shit. Yeah. Well, I only got 2 super chats. That's sad. Maybe I should change it. Super chat that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And I'll drink. Because it's clearly not a fucking Christmas movie, but whatever. Because I had it as not a Christmas movie, and everybody's like, it is a Christmas movie, so nobody's going to super chat. So replace pin chat. There we go. South Park Christmas special. South Park's always good. Yeah. Grant McGregor, $5. Here's a pitch for Alex Kurtzman Star Trek Holiday Special. Each series giving gifts to each other. Hate it. I gift you spite tonight. Captain, nah. You'll just get high from pug gas. Merrick Wolf, I remember vividly a very depressing Christmas episode of Elf. Gremlins is around Christmas and it always plays in the Space Channel during Christmas. Not Christmas per se, but on Christmas Day, but around. Yeah, we've talked about Gremlins already on this one. It's way more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard will ever hope to be, but it's never referred to as a Christmas movie. Gremlins is never referred to as a Christmas movie. Pretty essential to the plot that it happens around Christmas time, I think, but it's not a Christmas movie because people make the argument it's a Christmas movie if Christmas is essential to the plot. Die Hard, I don't think falls into that category of Christmas being essential to the plot, but sure, I guess. I disagree, but last year on Netflix, they released Dolly Parton's Christmas on the Square. That was fun. Doc McGillicuddy, member for 7 months at the rank of Admiral. I hope everyone is well. I haven't been doing great. Been down for a few weeks, but wanted to pop on and wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I'll spend it in bed. Oh, no. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Hopefully you're feeling better, and happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday to you. That is amazing. Yeah, we got a few birthdays around Christmas time for us. Sylvia's sister's birthday, because Sylvia's the oldest out of 3 girls. The middle sister, Sandra, was born on Christmas Day. Sylvia's birthday is December 31st. My daughter Cassie's birthday is January 4th. We got a lot of Christmas birthdays going on. So, yeah. My last name is McLean, so I'm here for the yippee-ki-yay mofo. Okay, Die Hard's not a Christmas movie, though, so. Matt Boardman, it's not a Christmas movie, but I always like watching the first Simpsons episode each year at Christmas. Hezraz at Trekyards. True, I just got into the chat. My bad. I thought you meant show to watch around Christmas. What do you think The Nightmare Before Christmas? Or did we already we kind of talked about that already. I can't stand The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't like Tim Burton's style. I think Jack Skellington has played the fuck out. He's everywhere. It's annoying. There's 1 or 2 good songs in that movie. I can't stand the movie personally. Actually, I have that in 3D. It's fun to watch in 3D, but I can't really stand the movie. So either love it or you hate it. It's one of those, and I'm just on the I hate it side. Captain, do you remember the Bewitched Christmas episode with Tabitha and Santa Claus? I do not. Also, of spring baby making. I still love it. My mill is Christmas. I'm confused, Doc. Joseph, Die Hard is set at Christmas but has nothing to do with the holiday, so it's not really a Christmas movie. Yes, Joseph is correct. Dr. McGillicuddy, I saw a meme of John McClane in a Jeffries tube with a Borg shadow cast on him saying, just go into the Jeffries tube, it'll be easy. Yeah. Kevin, what makes a Christmas movie for you? I've already talked about this. A Christmas movie is anything that focuses on the spirit of Christmas and gives you that good Christmas feel at the end, like the magic of the season, the magic of Santa Claus, the magic or the joy and love of a family resolving something or coming together. Which, if you haven't watched 8-Bit Christmas, I suggest watching that as well. It's kind of like a 80s version of A Christmas Story, but instead of a Red Ryder BB gun, it's a Nintendo the kid wants. And when you watch it, you're like, this isn't as good as A Christmas Story, but then the end hits, and it's like, ooh, that hits you right in the feels. So 8-Bit Christmas. SC Scout Guy, Bing Crosby, the star of White Christmas and Holiday Inn, was the grandfather to Denise Crosby. Thus, this made season 1 of TNG a Christmas movie. Yeah, that's the logic that goes behind Die Hard, a Christmas movie. Yes. Birth Defect. No like Nightmare. That kind of sucks. I love the music more than Sweeney Todd. I love Sweeney Todd way more than. There's 1 or 2 good songs in Nightmare Before Christmas. Don't get me wrong, but I can't really stand the movie. It's so played out. It's so oversaturated. It's just not. Doc McGillicuddy, all the family being born at the end of the year, they were made in the spring. All that springtime love making Christmas babies. Yeah, I suppose so. Matt Boardman, yes, 8-Bit Christmas was so great. It really does hit you in the feels. Yeah, they end it like I watched it going, this is all right. It's not as good as a Christmas Story. It just doesn't quite live up to it. And then the ending happened, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Bing Crosby needs no qualifiers. Bing Crosby is Bing Crosby. This is correct. Grant McGregor, I never saw A Christmas Story, and I've seen a lot of Christmas movies in my life. Well, then you're totally missing out. Christmas Story is fantastic. You need to watch it. Hezraz, I hate all these dumb Hallmark Christmas movies, lol. I like The Holiday with Kate Winslet, Diaz, Jude Law, and Jack Black. Don't normally like the romancy, but like that one. I actually really enjoy the Hallmark Christmas movies. They're a guilty pleasure. They're one you can watch and be on your phone, not kind of half paying attention. And I watch them with my daughter, who really loves Christmas, and she's into that. Um, they're kind of enjoyable. They're kind of fun. They show you the Christmas that you really want, the perfect Christmas. Like I said, all the town is decorated perfectly Christmassy. All the houses are perfectly Christmassy. It's just like the perfect Christmas, the ideal Christmas. It's nice to kind of just see that, you know. So they're kind of silly, they're kind of stupid, they're kind of dumb, but yeah. Bright Star Line, best Scrooge McDuck. Alan Young, 1987, or David Tennant, 2017. I'd say Alan Young because I can't stand David Tennant or anything he does. So, Jonathan Bell, I somehow have managed to never see A Christmas Story. Seems crazy, but I promise to rectify that this week, maybe even tomorrow. Do it. And then there's a sequel now too, not Christmas Story 2. That's a shit one. But if you want the actual real follow up to A Christmas Story, there's one called A Christmas Story Christmas, which just came out this year, and it's fantastic. It has all the original cast. Bing Crosby, do you hear what I hear? Speaking of Christmas carols, what's your favorite Christmas carol? Mine is Good King Wenceslas. I don't know why, but Good King Wenceslas is weird for a Christmas carol, but it's my favorite Christmas carol. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen. Anyway, and here's one that hasn't been mentioned yet. A Child's Christmas in Wales. It was a TV special. It's a TV movie. It's very UK, but it's fantastic. A Child's Christmas in Wales is one of my guilty pleasure ones. It's not even guilty pleasure. It's just good, but not a lot of people are aware of it. It took me forever to find on DVD, but I found it, and now I try to watch it every year. Child's Christmas in Wales. I suggest checking it out if you love Christmas. Do you like the Muppet Christmas Carol movie? Michael Caine playing Scrooge is really. I do like it a lot. Yeah, the newest movie is pretty good. Ralphie has a deep voice. I like different versions of A Christmas Carol, the movie. I do too. Like I said, Alistair Sim is probably my favorite one. Followed by the Jim Carrey one, the animated one a few years ago in 3D. I gotta say, in 3D. I've got it in 3D, and it's really worth it. So, Silent Night. Thanks for the tip. I saw both listed and was suspicious. Yeah. Yeah, don't watch Christmas Story 2 until you've seen Christmas Story and A Christmas Story Christmas, and you'll realize how bad Christmas Story 2 is. Eric says, my mom watches those Hallmark movies the entire month of December. As she should. That's what they're there for. The Hallmark knows their audience. Doc McGillicuddy, it's beginning to look a lot like Fuck This. My favorite father was my father's favorite to sing. Broken, they have toys. Eric Martin says, I like Silent Night and Silver Bells. Matt Boardman, I love Frank Sinatra's version of Jingle Bells. Hezraz, I love King Wenceslas song too. SC Scout Guy, my father, who is 77, just sits down and watches Hallmark Christmas movies all day long and loves them. Bless his heart. The Nutcracker theme, I love that tune. Anything not Mariah Carey, my wife has been playing it so much. There's nothing wrong with Mariah Carey. And Mistletoe and Holly, sung by Frank Sinatra. SC Scout Guy, Stuart, did you watch the original children's Christmas in Wales from the 80s or the new remake? The original one is absolutely great. Only the original. Only the original. I haven't seen any remake. Fuck remakes. The original ones are fucking fantastic. Matt Boardman, Trans-Siberian Orchestra has some great Christmas music too. Doc McGillicuddy, yeah, Frank Sinatra Christmas songs bring me back to my grandfather. Miss that old man. Donnie Pearson, I love various Christmas tunes, both secular and Christian. The Homecoming, says Tim Ross. Grant McGregor throws in $10. Chat GPT, write me a Star Trek joke about Alex Kurtzman walking into a bar. Post the joke below. You've been challenged, chat. Alex Kurtzman walks into a bar, says ow, backs up, then feels my hand on the back of his head, grab his hair, and smash his fucking head into the bar multiple fucking times. The end. Matt Boardman, and a guilty pleasure of mine is Twisted Sister playing Oh Come All Ye Faithful. Grant McGregor, Alex Kurtzman walks into a bar and orders a drink. The bartender asks him if he wants the usual, to which Kurtzman replies, make it so. But then the bartender says, I'm sorry, Mr. Kurtzman, but I can't serve you another drink. You already had too much Trek. If you ever watch the series Community, they have some really funny Christmas episodes. Only Christmas music I can handle anymore is Bublé or Nora Jones. Sadly, Christmas Vacation had Inferior Rusty. Yes. Alex Kurtzman walks into a bar and orders an Andorian ale. They hand him Sprite and he acts like it burns. Very musical settings of O Little Town of Bethlehem, yes. Matt Boardman, well, that just got Violent Night quick there. Christmas Vacation is a tradition around Christmas in my family. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. In person, I have a new Lude Redner's musical setting of O Little Town before I have heard the Forest Green version. Matt says, Frank Sinatra singing, I heard the bells on Christmas Day. Another I enjoy, yes. Alex Kurtzman. Great Alex Kurtzman story cap. Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation. Yeah, the Christmas Vacation one's good, yeah. Chat GPT is open AI's. GPT 3.5. The AI made that joke. It knew that it had too much Trek. Matt Boardman, it's the most wonderful time of the year, has become a favorite. National Lampoon's Christmas will be played Christmas morning as the kids open presents. We actually don't watch movies when we open presents. We actually put on, when I grew up, we had 2 fireplaces in the house. We always had a fire going. But considering here I don't have a fireplace, we throw the fireplace on the TV and have like Christmas carols playing. And then later in the day, we switch to just movie after movie after movie while people are talking and doing their thing. So, Ezra, I was hoping the new movie Spirited would be good on Apple TV. It was more of a quasi-sequel to A Christmas Carol, but I didn't really like it. It's okay watch, but I wouldn't watch it again. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would, but I didn't hate it. I will watch it again. A little bit too musical for me. Bright Star Line, The Littlest Hobo Christmas Special. Ah, yes, The Littlest Hobo. I don't recall the Christmas special, though. Doc McGillicuddy, Alex Kurtzman looks into a mirror. What does he see? 5 lights, he screams to himself. He wouldn't understand that reference, though. That's the problem. Joseph, oh yeah, the Yule log video on Christmas morning was on TV every year when I was a kid. Yeah, we like to mix it up and not have the same one every year, but it's nice to have like quiet, Christmas carols going on while presents are being opened, so you can hear what people are saying and stuff, as opposed to a movie in the background. Plus, I like to pay attention to those movies because they're hilarious. So, yeah, we don't play movies on Christmas morning. There's another Christmas one that I like, song-wise, but I can't remember it. Can't remember what it's called. I can't even remember the tune right now, but I just heard it on a movie we watched the other day. Kind of an upbeat, newer one. Hezraz, anyone seen the horror movie Krampus? I only watched it once, so I don't remember it. But I liked it at the time because it had Krampus. I haven't seen Krampus yet, and I need to see that. I need to rectify that situation. Trekyards says Jack Frost. Yeah, 80s cartoons and Christmas specials. Yeah. LOL, did Red and Green have a Christmas episode? Or Red Green have a Christmas episode? I don't. What are brothers to the north called December 25th? Huh? We call December 25th Christmas Day. I thought I had a Christmas thing up here, but I might not. No, I got it downstairs. I really wish I would have brought my box of Christmas DVDs up, because we could talk about some of them. But Krampus is great. Preacher's Wife. Everybody loves the Preacher's Wife. I don't know what you're referring to, Trek or not, but I was being dirty. And no, I don't know if Red Green had a Christmas show. I've never really watched Red Green. Denzel Washington, An Angel Sent to Earth. I think Trekyards on drugs. He's just spewing out words now. I know what he's going for, but Whitney Houston too, apparently. Shining Time Station Special, 'Tis a Gift. Preacher's Wife, Mean. Trekyards, put down the alcohol or drugs. Stop it. I'm not going to stop it. Trekyards, what are you doing? Are you drinking and smoking weed? Hezraz, the Grinch movies are good. Apparently they made a Grinch movie called The Mean One, which is a horror. Yeah, I just saw that advertised. I literally thought it was a parody. I thought somebody made a trailer. I didn't think it was a legit movie, but I'm on high quality H2O. Okay. Back away from the keyboard, yes. Oh, Trekyards. I get why no one is super chatting. It's that time of year. It's hard to get the funds together for stuff like that. So I didn't expect much in super chats tonight, honestly. But this has been fun. Sean's model builds. I like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Who doesn't? Miracle on 34. See, you're just spewing shit out now. We've already talked about that. Talked about the original and the remake. Gatorade is better. Grant McGregor, AI made this. They always win because they can read their opponent's minds. Kurtzman confidently replies, that won't work on me. I'm a writer. I don't have any thoughts to read. Chinatown State should introduce me to all things Thomas and Friends. Greetings. Speaking of The Grinch, I'm watching the 2018 Universal Pictures version on Seattle's King 5. SC Scout Guy. Kids today will never understand the build-up and having to wait for stuff like Christmas specials. Is all instant gratification on streaming now. Yes. Speaking of having to wait, I filmed yesterday. I filmed my last week of my Enterprise D Advent build, which is on the Captain Foley personal channel and will be being released at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Christmas Day. So you get to see the final bit of the build and the final finished Enterprise D. It is fantastic. If you're not subscribed to the Captain Foley personal channel, you're missing out. Go subscribe and make sure you check it out because it's a fantastic little model, I gotta say. And it's always fun to have an advent calendar that is a build of something because you have something substantial at the end of it instead of just some gitchy crap like small little things. I mean, those are fun in their own way, but to actually have something substantial at the end of an advent calendar build, I think Numbskull and Creation Characters or Characters Creation, can't remember the other name for company that's with Numbskull on that one. Calendar Characters, I think is what it's called. Oh, they did a fantastic job on this, and I'm hoping they do another one next year. I would love a refit Enterprise in the same style, advent calendar wise. I think that'd be great. Are they going to do it? Probably not, but it would be awesome. So definitely be sure to check that out. Does the original Die Hard count as a Christmas movie? No, we've already had this discussion. This whole live has been talking about that, and it's clearly not a Christmas movie. Mixed Nuts starring Steve Martin. Haven't seen that in forever either. Sean T. Off topic. Jack Ryan season 3 is up. Will it be better than Netflix's The Recruit? I don't know, and I don't care. Bright Starline. Steve Martin. Atheist. Have no songs. Atheist has no songs. Okay. $29 people watching, 38 likes. Can we get to 50 likes? How many people out there have not hit that thumbs up button yet? If not, please give it a tap for me. I'd appreciate it. Birth Defect 1186 says Rise of the Guardians. Damn it. That's what it was. Hugh Jackman as the Easter Bunny and Chris Pine as Jack Frost. Oh yeah, I remember Rise of the Guardians. Yeah, animated show or movie, I guess. When you said Hugh Jackman as a bunny, I'm like, that's an interesting visual. But yeah, as an animated, yeah, I buy it. The Fighting Temptations with Cuba Gooding. Never heard of it. Trek or not, I want some of what you're consuming, for sure. Sounds like you're having a great time over there. Bright Starline, I will have to check that out. The Google Ether. Okay. I think Trekyards gone off the deep end, guys. We should send an intervention team over. I think I might have another Christmas discussion tomorrow night. If I do a live tomorrow night, which I probably will, honestly. But I should really bring up my DVDs because there's a lot of really obscure ones in there that are worth talking about. Really? It's a sneeze. Stuart, did you guys have the Wonderful World of Disney where they showed Disney movies once a week? Every Sunday. Every Sunday, yeah. Sunday nights, I believe, was The Littlest Hobo, followed by, I just have it in my brain. God damn it. Oh, Lauren Green's Wild Kingdom. And then, yeah, Disney, The Wonderful World of Disney. Yeah. Trekyards has a containment leak. Sean T. Cecily Strong on Saturday Night Live. Blue Christmas, we'll miss her. Cecily Strong. Name sounds familiar, but I can't picture her. Birth defect 1186, $5. No more mention of Die Hard. I'll drink to that. I'll have some peach Crown Royal. Lauren Green from BSG. Yep. Lauren Green's Wild Kingdom. I think that's what it was called. Lauren Green's Wild Kingdom, yeah. Lauren Green is a great Canadian. Hey, all Canadians are great. And you know it's true. We're like the best kind of people. I remember Lauren Green Alpo commercials. Eric will know. Eric, you've seen Lauren Green's Wild Kingdom, right? Or Wilderness? What the hell was it called? Lauren Green's, I think it was Wild Kingdom. But you must have watched that. The Christmas episode of Love, Death, and Robots is fantastic. That's season 2, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. I've been meaning to go back and rewatch those. I've watched season 1 like 3 or 4 times now. I need to go back and watch season 2. There's a season 3 they've announced. Love, Death, and Robots. If you haven't watched Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix, you're missing out. And you can watch the entire season in like 2.5 hours. Because they're all like 10, 15-minute long episodes. It's an anthology show. It's fucking great. You need to watch Love, Death, and Robots. Sean T. She's the master of 1001 Troll Face on Saturday Night Live. Always a laugh. Eric Martin. Oh, yes. The Wild Kingdom back when you got like 3 channels. When the antenna was working. Yep. Captain Casey Stewart. Captain, did you like Galactica 1980? I don't care for it, but I love OGBSG. No, Galactica 1980 was a bit of a flop. All I remember from that when I was a kid was the flying motorcycles. I thought those were really cool. But I do remember a lot of original BSG. I do have the complete series on DVD. I love original BSG. That fucking theme song, that music, that dun 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 dun. It's fucking great. And this new shit, this I can't stand the new BSG music at all. But they know how to do remake perfectly well because they show respect and reverence for what came before. You got the classic designs in there, both Cylon and Viper, and you even got the original theme song from Battlestar Galactica a few times in the new BSG, and I thank them for that. But fuck, their music sucks compared to the original. Sorry, it's just a fact. We used to have Lauren Green's New Wilderness here in the U.S. in the 80s. I think it came to BBS here. New Wilderness. That might be it. That was Lauren Green's Wild Kingdom. Now I'm confused. Sam Gill, remember Buck Rogers with Twiggy? Remember Buck? Yeah. I got a Buck Rogers ship, included a Twiggy and Buck Rogers figurines for Christmas. Yeah. Those fighters were cool. Those fighter designs that they used in Buck Rogers were the original designs for the Vipers in Battlestar Galactica. So, and a Hawk's ship fucking great. Just saying. BSG version of all. BSG version of all along the Watchtower hurts me. Yes, Lauren Green's New Wilderness and Mutual of Omaha Wild King. That's it. Mutual of Omaha Wild Kingdom. That's what I'm thinking of. But yeah. Now, Eric, did you watch The Littlest Hobo? SC Scout Guy, we had a show here in the U.S. called Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Maybe that was what you were thinking about. Yeah, but the one I'm thinking of specifically was Lauren Green's New Wilderness, I guess it was called then. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, going back to when I was a kid. Christmas was always so special. My parents always did a fantastic job at Christmas. And my dad was one of those that when you asked for a big gift, it was like the movie A Christmas Story. All the gifts are open. It's like, oh, well, you didn't get what you... Oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden he'd like go to the kitchen and come back with this huge gift, or he'd be like, I see something at the end of the hallway there. What? Santa must have got lost. What is that over there? And then I'd go and get the big present. It was always great. I really missed being a kid. God damn. And I tried to make Christmas special like that for my kids as well. So... mentioning the original BSG theme pushed Linus and Lucy right out of my head. Oops, now it's back. Lauren Green sounds like my David Attenborough. Yes. Captain, do you watch the Canadian movie Wilderness Family with Robert Logan? No. Eric Martin, yes, Littlest Hobo and Beachcombers. Oh, Beachcombers. I just watched a comedian today. He's like, how did they pitch these shows back in the day? How do you pitch Mr. Dress Up? You know, so... I live in this house, and I live with a boy who's not my son, but he lives in a tree house behind my house. And once a day, we go into my tickle trunk, and we get dressed up in costumes. Perfect, sold. That's a great idea for a show. Go do that. What about you? Well, I'm a giant, and my best friend is a giraffe. And we also have a rooster, or a cock, hanging on the wall in a sack. Nailed to the wall in a sack. Perfect. That'll be great. That shouldn't go on for 30 years. You go ahead and you do that. And then the Beachcombers. So it's a show about traveling along the rivers and collecting wood. And there will be no attractive people in this at all. Not a one. Perfect. You go ahead and you make that show. Samuel Gill, when I was 10, I got those Buck Rogers stuff. I have even had a Wilma figurine. Oh, my sweetheart at the time. Ah, Wilma, yes. SC Scout Guy, I remember watching a Canadian show on the Disney Channel as a kid called Danger Bay. Had the doctor from the new BSG as the main character. Birth defect. Tickle trunk. What the fuck? Yeah, it's called the Tickle Trunk. It's a trunk that had a whole bunch of dress-up clothes and stuff in it because the show was called Mr. Dress Up. It's a fantastic show. Don't ever fucking diss Mr. Dress Up, man. Fucking awesome show. So shut the fuck up. But yeah, it was called the Tickle Trunk. I mean, it's weird. It's weird. Did you watch the TV series The Ghosts as Mrs. Moore with Edward Mulhare? Edward Mulhare from Knight Rider? No, I don't think I've seen that. Jonathan Bell, and now the Peanuts kids are singing Christmas Time is here in my head. Due South was fun too. Yes, Due South was good. I was more a fan of Forever Night. But anyhow, we're going off topic, and we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, so I think I'm going to call it there. I thought I would just come on and do some fun kind of Christmas related thing. I might do another one tomorrow night if you guys are interested. If you just want to talk about Christmases of the past or Christmas specials or movies or whatever, I don't care. If you guys want me to do something like that, let me know. I will come back on and do that because we're not doing a live at 4 tomorrow night because Samuel's busy with Christmas and family stuff. So yeah, you're not going to see us until Friday. Well, you'll see me Thursday night for my first reaction. You'll see us Friday for the regular thing. But then, anyway, I just thought we'd come on and talk about Christmas movies. I kind of went sideways and went off the rails with like other Christmas things, but that's fine. I really enjoyed that. I should have a Christmas tree or something in the background. I don't know if you missed the live that I did with Sylvia. We had a Christmassy thing going on, but yeah. My uncle had something similar to a tickle drunk. Oh, good. Excuse me. I love the opening sequence of the Buck Rogers movie. Great live. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And Captain Casey Stewart is the only one that wants another live, so I'll see what I can do. I'll possibly do one tomorrow. But the demand just isn't there, Captain Casey Stewart. This is so sad. I know where I'm not wanted. All 23 of you watching don't want to watch anymore. It's fine. I understand. Lay sad. I'm just kidding. I forgot to mention the live you did yesterday was absolutely fantastic. You had my eyes rolling there a few times. Yesterday, the top 10 best episodes of Trek in 2022? That one, or the one with Admiral Sylvia? Grant McGregor's sad face. Oh no. Captain Casey Stewart is the only one again saying live. Live the live lives on tomorrow. So I guess Captain Casey Stewart is the only one that wants a live tomorrow, so I guess I'll roll out doing one. Good night, Trekyards, and to y'all, Foley family. Cheers, Captain. Thank you, Samuel. To everybody out there, Merry Christmas if I don't see you before then, but thank you for watching. Tomorrow, if I do one, I'm going to have my box of DVDs here so we can kind of go over some of the titles, and we'll talk about them a little bit more in detail. So if you like this, if you like hanging out with me for Christmas stuff, we're going to do that again probably tomorrow night, even though only one person will show up, and that is Captain Casey Stewart. So, hey, it is what it is. I understand. I get sick of me too. So, Kevin said, I love the top 10 of 2022. It was great. Eric said, always leave them wanting more. Okay, I got the hint, Eric. I'll end the live now. You know, if there is a live, I'll be there. Aw, thanks, man. Merry Christmas, Sam. And Armando Rodriguez, alive tomorrow also. Alive, yes. See, there we go. It's alive. Alive. All right, we'll see about that. See about doing one. Don't leave. There is only Foley. LOL. Better than the alternative. What does that mean, Shanti? What's the alternative? Not watching a live? I mean, or watching someone else's live, like a Salty Trekker live or something. Yeah. On that note, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. And Matt says he always loves watching. I love you guys. You guys are all awesome. So, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm Jerry Springer. Bye, guys.